All right, so Alek Minassian has been found guilty. He's criminally responsible for the murders that he committed about a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, I think, down in Toronto on Yonge Street. Alek Minassian is the truck killer who ran over a bunch of people in North Toronto. The incel killer. He did this because he was just angry. He couldn't get a girlfriend, all that sort of stuff. Alek Minassian. He's been found guilty. He's criminally responsible. That boy is not coming out of jail. Okay, he is done. It's over. I mean, look, if he's a black man, or he's a native guy, or he's an Arab guy, and it was some kind of drug thing or some foolishness like that, he might have a chance. But no, this dude is not coming out. Uh, all that sexist crap, all that incel crap. In Canada, he's not coming out for that. He should have gotten arrested for something like, you know, a drug run, or killing over some drug turf war or something, some crap like that. He might have a chance in Canada, not in America, but in Canada. But all this incel crap, killing Tebby, that boy is not coming out of jail. And I'm glad he's not. Now, he was hoping that he could use mental health, or his mental problems. Apparently, he has some sort of autism, and he was planning on using that to not go to jail, but to be put in a mental hospital. I don't know why people think a mental hospital is somehow better than jail. I mean, I've never been. I don't know if the mental hospital is better, but as far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't want to go to either. Because that's where you're going. You're not going to go free. It's like John Hinckley, the guy who shot Ronald Reagan. He was found not criminally responsible due to insanity. So instead of going to jail, he had to spend a long period of his life in a mental facility, St. Elizabeth Hospital in Washington. As far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't. To be perfectly honest with you, I'd actually probably choose jail, because at least you get outdoor time. I mean, I don't know. I've been to jail, but I've never been to a mental institution. So maybe it's better. Maybe the meals are better. Maybe I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I don't see the difference. But maybe the difference is that you have a chance to come out in the mental hospital, because John Hinckley's not there. But I'm going to share with you the reasons why I feel Alek Minassian was found criminally responsible. The guy knew what he was doing is wrong. First of all, Mr. Engineer, can you put up the screen here? I wanna share this news clip. Breaking news: been found guilty. This is CBC. Let's see what these guys have to say. Let's react to this news clip.
He's outside the courthouse tonight. So, Joanna, can you walk us through this day?
Adrian, until now, this trial was held entirely on Zoom because of COVID, and it focused specifically on the state of mind of a killer. But today ended with a tribute to his victims and to those left behind, some of whom had gathered here at the courthouse to watch the judge deliver her verdict online.
Chul Min Kang.
Crown Prosecutor Joe Callahan began by reciting the names of the victims as survivors and families of those who died filed out quietly. Some stood by, others spoke to who today's verdict was about.
Not a day goes by that you don't think about the person you've lost. And
Nick D'Amico's sister, Anne Marie, was killed in the attack.
It's like you're holding your breath for 3 years and you can finally breathe. I don't really know how else to explain it.
The horror of that day, the intent behind it, was never in question. Court heard Alek Minassian plan to use a van to mow down people deliberately. The only issue, did he understand what he did was legally and morally wrong? Minassian's controversial defense hinged on his diagnosis of autism.
You see there, let's stop right there. Let me go back a bit. Ms. Andrew, go back a bit. See,
Minassian's controversial defense.
You see what he's doing? See what he's doing there? He tried to make the police officer shoot him. So he took out a wallet or a phone, make it think that it was a gun, and then he would hope that the police officer would shoot him because he knew it was wrong, because he knew that what he did was going to put him in jail, probably for life. So instead of going to jail, he would hope that the cop would kill him dead. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. I don't really want to play this entire clip because of copyright stuff. And also I want to show you a little bit of this. This is the clip of Alek Minassian being booked into jail. And look, this is my advice to you guys. If y'all are planning on going to jail, or you're in jail, or you're something's happened where you think you've done something wrong, if you know you're guilty, look, actually, whether you're guilty or not, you really shouldn't talk to the police. Don't speak, don't say a word. The moment you're in that police station, don't say a word. Don't answer any single question whatsoever. None. Don't even ask. If they ask if you're hungry, don't even answer that. They gotta feed you. I mean, So that's my advice. This guy running his mouth, and I'll tell you, this is part of the reason why he was found guilty. We'll watch a little bit. We won't watch the whole thing, but I want to show you a certain part, and we'll react to it. So this is him being booked. That's him.
This is notice sections of this building, including this area, are monitored by remote operations. Everything that we're saying right now is being recorded by videotape, and we're also being audio tape. You understand? Stand up to the screen line, please.
This is directly after the Toronto attack. And even when they were reading that stuff, if they ask you, do you understand that? Don't even answer that. Don't answer anything. When I say don't answer anything, I mean it. They said he's reading all this stuff, and he said, do you understand? Don't even answer that. Don't even answer that. Pretend like you can't talk. Man, that's not a good feeling, Look, I've been through that. This is something. I know we on them points.
West of Young,
I know that area very well.
we did, yeah, 886, 9262. It's undetermined right now.
Damn.
Yeah. 9262. It's gushing into its Kenny Lamb is the rust. I continue to rust. Yeah, it's 100%.
When I was arrested that time during the I mean, I shouldn't talk too much about this, but that y'all know the event. At this point here, because things are still pretty hot, because I refused to stand. So I ain't standing. So that they had me sitting on that bench thing there, chained to the bench too, because I wasn't standing. I ain't standing. What you do? You're gonna have to, unless you planning on holding me up the whole time. I ain't standing. So they had to chain me to the bench. Man. But this guy is probably feeling like What the frick did I just do? Oh my gosh. I do not want to be in this guy's shoes. This guy, man. He knows what he did was wrong. That's why he wanted the police to shoot him out there with that fake cell phone of his. He knew what he did was wrong. And they didn't shoot him. Frick, man. He's probably thinking to himself, oh man, I wish they would have just shot me. You're gonna spend the rest of your life down there, man. I'm glad they got him though. I'm glad they got him. He didn't turn out like what's his name? What's that guy in California? Elliot Rodger, who ended up killing himself. Or they say that the police must have shot him. No, this guy's gonna suffer for what he did. You stay right where you are. What's wrong with you? Look at it. Man. Man, look how they just go through the guy's wallet. It's like, damn. Oh my gosh, this part's boring. Let me skip. Let me skip.
Anyways. These. So
280.
I know. $280. You agree with that? Yes.
Shut up! Stop talking! What's wrong with you? That's why you've been found guilty, rightfully so, too. Damn right, take everything. These are the kind of people we should be locking up, man. This is what all us well, man, let me stop. There's a part here. Don't worry. I want to show you this here. It's kind of cool to watch, though. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but watching this stuff kind of makes me feel better about the situation I'm in. Because I'll tell you, no matter the situation I'm in, I'm not in this guy's situation. This guy is screwed, man. This guy is not righteous. This guy just is just a damn murderer. He's a murderer. Just a killer. Because you can't get laid. What's wrong with you? It didn't take this long for me to get booked when I got arrested. Why is it taking so long? They got me locked up quick. Yeah, because they want to divulge more evidence out of him because they know he'll talk. Me, I don't talk. That's why they had me locked. They knew that they just want to squeeze out more out of him.
Hey, gentlemen, what do you got? Staff, this is Alek Minassian, or November 1992. He's under arrest today. Incident that staff started to believe that young Mitch and a young Shepherd was alleged that there were multiple people struck by a vehicle. It's undetermined how many people. Your states range from outside his absent to receiving medical attention. So he's under arrest for numerous timber manslaughter. So we don't have an estimate. It's been advised of his rights to counsel. He indicated he understands those rights to counsel. He advised he did not wish to make contact with the lawyer. His caution was also read and stressed.
Wait a minute. Did this fool just say he didn't want to make contact with a lawyer? Oh my gosh. this guy's not only like, if you're gonna kill, at least be smart. Like,
The opportunity to speak to a lawyer, to anything that he says.
or duty counsel.
Option. He's here today to prevent repetition, distinguish the offense, secure his rights of court. To the nature of the offense, we are requesting search. Participate in the court seizes evidence. Facilitate the procedures. Is there ID on you? This is his driver's license. Alek with a K? Okay, Alek. First of all, you don't have to agree with it, but do you understand why you're here?
I understand.
I gotta go through a questionnaire, Alek. Simple questionnaire we do for everybody, yes or no answers, okay? But it's important that you speak so that the microphones can pick you up. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, are you suffering from any recent injuries?
No.
Are you suffering from any illnesses?
Yes, I'm a murdering piece of shit.
See, that's what I wanted to. That's the part that I wanted you all to hear. He said he was a murdering piece of shit. He incriminated himself right there. You know, he knew what he did was wrong. He knew that what he did meant that he was a piece of shit. Like, so all this stuff about mental health and all this stuff, that statement is what got this guy locked up, is what got this guy found guilty, 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 guilty. He's not mentally insane. He knew what he did was wrong, and that's why he's going to suffer the consequences. We can finish this video up. It's actually kind of interesting to watch.
Okay, other than that, do you have any other illnesses that you've been diagnosed with?
No.
No?
What happened to the autism?
Are you currently taking any medication prescribed by a doctor?
No.
Are you under a doctor's care for anything?
No.
Okay, Alek, have you consumed any alcohol or non-prescribed drugs within the last 12 hours?
No.
Should have said yes.
Have you ever had a bad reaction to any drug in the past?
No.
Have you ever done harm to yourself or attempted to hurt yourself?
No.
Do you have any special physical or mental conditions that we should be made aware of?
No.
And what's your citizenship?
I was born in Canada. I'm a citizen.
Pardon me?
I don't have one.
Okay. Do we have any money on this gentleman, or is it?
Yes, there was some money. I believe it's $280.
Oh, okay.
$100 in $50 denominations, and then.
License transfer. So you have $280. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Okay. And no jewelry, nothing else that's valuable, sir. Is that correct?
Correct.
So that money and the remainder of your property will be placed in these bags. Those bags will go wherever you go, sir. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. As far as search goes, the officers have requested a level 3 search, and given the circumstances, sir, we have to ensure your safety and the officer's safety. So they have to do a complete search to make sure there's no drugs or any kind of weapon on you that you can hurt yourself or others. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Sir, do you have any questions?
No.
What's going to happen is the officers will take you upstairs where an investigator will lead the case. At
that time, you will have access to a lawyer if you change your mind. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
Okay, gentlemen, it's all yours. To the CIB, I'm sure there's somebody waiting for you.
Let me know if you guys want to read it.
Sure. Okay.
All right, lock this fool up. Yeah, he's out of here. Yeah, lock him up. All right, so yeah, that's the reason why this guy has been found guilty. He incriminated himself. So that's pretty much it. So the Toronto van attacker has been found guilty. He will likely spend the rest of his life in jail. He hasn't been sentenced yet. I would like to see that sentence or what the sentence will be. But yeah, that's it. If you're gonna plan on using that stuff, you know, you better make sure that you're smart enough to follow through on it. But that's it. And pray for the victims who pray for the victims' families, the deceased families. And this was a very terrible time for Canada, for Toronto. It was a terrible time. It was really bad. But I don't know if this will make anybody feel better. I don't think it will. I think that, you know, when you lose someone in this way, nothing other than having them back will make you feel better. But it's good that this guy didn't get away with using mental health, especially when he already knew what he said in that interrogation. He tried to get the police to kill him on the street. So he's gone. So this is it. He's gone. He's guilty, and this is the